Hi guys, Dorota International nail artist and educator here, and today we are gonna be playing with jumper nails. The sweater weather is here and I always love to creating those designs, so have a preview of them in here. Nice and beautiful collection, and I hope you really enjoy learning how to achieve this look. If you're new in here, don't forget to subscribe, as there is lots of tutorials coming up every Monday, Wednesdays and Saturdays. And to you guys who are supporting us for such a long time, thank you so much for being with us for such a long time. So let's start. Popular jumper nails, like they always looks fantastic. So today I have decided to use two beautiful color. One is called Flushed Cheeks 265. And I'm just gonna show you how pretty it is and actually what amazing coverage it has. So look at this, it's so amazing color. And then give it 60 seconds cure. And then the other color we are gonna use is Flower Garden, and you have seen me using this color many times because that's another color which I can peel it in a one layer. And then give it cure. Okay, once you're happy with it and the cooking is finished, we are gonna apply matte top coat. And give it 60 seconds cure. And then matte top coat over this one too. Cure it. Once they're done, we are gonna grab the UV cleanser to remove the inhibition layer. And then grab the same color to start painting our jumper design. Just a small scoop of it. And I've got so many different ideas in my head when it comes to those jumpers. So on this one we are gonna go hearts. So nice and tiny one to start with. And then as we come down, we want to go bigger. So I'm just painting a much bigger dots and then joining the things together. Because we are painting with the same color, it's actually quite nice if you do move the tip so you can kind of see it where you're going. And again bigger. Okay, straight away I'm gonna go for a slightly bigger dotting tool now. And I'm really not perfecting the heart shapes yet, because I want them to be just placed where they have to be. Okay, the Tyler brush. And now let's perfect our hearts. Okay, I'm happy with the hearts, and now on the side we are gonna place some dots. From the dots we are gonna do a V-swirl. So just pull it like this. I have no extra product on my brush. Okay, now in between that we are gonna add V lines. So I want to kind of create it like some sort of different patterns. And I have no clue what I'm gonna paint it like. I mean, the way I do create this design on the go. So whenever I add something, I will add another thing, and then I can decide what else I want to place in there. And what we could do it in here as well, we should be able to squeeze in another ones, do we? Yes, we can. Also, these places are feeling a bit empty as well, so I'm gonna squeeze in another dots. But very tiny this time. And then sprinkle it with the clear acrylic powder. You want to put a decent amount of it just so your gel polish is going to absorb it properly and it becomes really nice and matte. If you do not put it enough, it will be kind of shiny. So I do really make sure there is plenty of it. Okay, now give it a cure. On this one, we are gonna go again different pattern, so just grab that color and let's go for the pretty traditional one, I would say. So this time we are gonna go with the number 4s, and that's the most popular I'm doing in a salon. With this design, you really don't want to rush them because you want to have them like as nice and regular as possible. And also I find it like the thinner you paint it, the actually more beautiful it is gonna look, because the acrylic powder is expanding your gel polish. There are some previous videos where I have done different types of the jumpers, like so. I do love it, those kind of designs for this time of the year. Okay, then on the side in here, I'm just gonna create another different shape. So let's do it from the middle, like a rhombus shape. And I don't want to rush this design, so like I'm gonna paint it pretty nice and slow, guys. So I can have a beautiful collection of the jumpers. So sometimes I'm checking the height of it, if it's the same, if the shape is the same. It's actually a really fantastic exercise because you can really train your eye, your brush, and your hands. Okay, let's grab the dotting tool. Add some dots. And what I actually could do it is add another dots below it. Dots above it. And then join that in. At the end, I want just like a wee triangle shape. I quite like that pattern, so I'm just going to repeat it, which mean dot in here and 2 dots on the side, dot in there, 2 dots on the side, and same in here. And now just join it in into the other direction. I mean, all the idea about the jumper patterns is that you create some random pattern which is repetitive, finish off with couple dots. Now they came out quite nice and regular, so I'm gonna turn them into swirly pattern and joining halfway through the rhombus shape. Sprinkle. Again, nice and decent amount. And then give it a cure. Okay, then grab another tip and play with another design. So this one I want to color in from the top. And then color in from the bottom. Now do some line. I'm using the detailer brush, guys. Just because it's more precise. And then in the middle, we dot. Oh no! I love the mistakes. Okay, let me clean that up. Or maybe use for a pattern. Yes, use it for a pattern. So go opposite. Now straight away, because I'm on the dotting tool, I'm gonna place some dots. And then let's see if we can fix that. There's something there. I will blame Patrick. It came out from his jumper. I have to. Yeah. A jumper fluff, jump it on the jumper Neil. Oh, come on. You know what? It would be faster to just clean it off. And I always repeat it, and now I'm playing with it. I got it, did I? I don't know. Okay, let's fix that then. Yes, I did took it out, finally. Okay, so now we need to improvise and do exactly the same shapes on the other ones. I think the mistakes always turn out nice and pretty eventually. Okay, so I went almost for a wee rhombus shape. Yes, and I quite like it. Now for a balance, because we've got some dots, I'm gonna go rounded shape. To make your life easier as well, guys, like I find it actually, if I'm placing a wee dots, I can be almost like indicating where my middle is, and it's easier for me to paint from that parts. Okay, so now I can go for those rounded shape. Coming inside. Okay, this is me being fussy now. And I'm just perfecting the shapes. Because as I say, I want to keep it for my jumper collection. Okay, now on the sides. No, that's tricky. On the sides we are gonna go simple because there is not much room. And just place a dots. 5 dots. Sprinkle it. Again, I want to really take my time so my gel polish can actually drink it. Now the hard one is ready, so let me just clean it. Dust brush and just remove the excess of the acrylic powder. You can see it nice and fluffy look in there. And I can place it to the collection. You can also look at the previous designs I did it. They are kind of, I wanted to show you exactly the same techniques, like so. See, this one is made out of those dots where I kind of just drag it. This one is triangles, the dots which I drag it. This similar one we just did it. Just so you can also came up with your own ideas. I think we could actually play with one more. Oh, this one is ready too. and just place it here. You know what I love the most about the jumper nails? Like, I love when we've got so many of them together. I think it looks really fantastic, like all those different patterns. Okay, so let's do another one in here. And what we could do it is we could play with some rhombus shape. And I think the part which I love the most about those ones I'm showing you today is they are just from the head, and they don't exist, like, you know, they wouldn't repeat because I kind of just create them on the go. And I want to show you how to do it as well, so you can kind of come up with your own ideas too. So one more time, you're just starting with some simple shape first, like, you know, heart, even dots. Like, you could make a really nice jumper pattern out of the dots. Like, you could place them much bigger, and then going from the biggest to the smallest, like something which kind of repeat. You know, I'm just gonna perfect the shapes. As you can see it, I do keep reflecting the tip so I can see it kind of more. Okay, I quite also like the patterns which are made out of the lines only. Actually, let's grab maybe a D-liner brush. Just clean it, exercise it. I didn't use the D-liner brush, so it's gonna be very stiff, I believe. And I love to do number 8 to get my brush behaving. Like the detailer brush have been used for the previous patterns I did. So it's just like fantastic, like it's so good because it is warm-up exercises. So yeah, I find it like doing those exercises helps so much. Okay, since I'm painting the line, I do pick up my product in a line. You hold the breath with me. Okay. Now I want to go for number 4s on the sides. And the number 4s, you could actually change them as well. Like you could get them into more angles, like more straight. Again, that will give you slightly different patterns.
I had some idea for the patterns.
The jumper.
The jumpers, actually.
Yeah.
Do it when you paint first the tip, do ombre, or 2 or 3 colors.
And
And then jumpers on 2 or 3 colors as well.
yeah, we done it some in the past. Yes, ombre jumpers is a yeah. We did it. You don't remember? Okay. Let me know, guys, because I think that could be like a separate video, to be honest, where we could play just with an ombre jumpers. Let me know if you would be. We did Aurora. We did.
Or even paint for 1 color, but do jumpers on top of that with 2 colors.
With the colors, yeah. No, I think the ombre one is a really beautiful idea. And I have the, oh, okay, let's do rhombuses here as well. The ombre ones, we could do a separate video again. Now, this place screams for me, do more of the rhombus in there. So what I did is I put the dots in there. And I'm just gonna change them into a small rhombus shape. And by the mistake, I had dotting tool in different colors, so I think Patrick just, there we are, you've got 2 different colors going on here. Okay, I done it for the reason.
Of course.
Of course, yeah. I always do it for the reason. The reason why I put the dots is because I just wanted to know where my rhombuses are gonna be. What I did now, I just took a scoop of that darker color, and I'm actually gonna paint them in that color. Obviously, the slower you paint, the nicer results you will get. You could see it with the line. Normally, I paint the lines much faster, but because I painted it so slow today, it just went nice and smooth. And I think, like as with every design, the longer time we spend, the prettier it is. The faster we do it, the uglier it is. And for the tutorial, I would say I'm doing medium speed. On my own, I would probably paint even slower, because I quite like those patterns. And they are very difficult to do it. Like I would say they are made out of the simple patterns, but because they kind of needs to go regular, they are extremely difficult. So it is a fantastic exercise, guys. Okay, what we could do it in here. So just lines. Oh, my tummy keep rumbling. Oh my goodness, that starts looking quite complicated because we've got so much stuff going on. Okay, I'm happy with it. Leave it alone so we don't destroy it. And then sprinkle with lots of acrylic powder. I kind of think I could keep going and going and going with all sorts of different patterns. But always remember the acrylic expands your gel polish, so you cannot go too close into one place. This one is ready. I actually love those ones with the stars, flowers inside, and I have no more room. Woohoo. Okay, so I'll place this one here. Just on the top. Oh, more blue tack. There we are. And do I have more tips? No, I don't. Okay, we did one. No, we did 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's pretty decent amount of the jumpers. So the other ones is gonna cure, and I'm gonna show you the final results of it. Yeah, okay, so this one is done as well, and you can see that there is a slightly different color, so that looks quite nice as well. We've got so many different options, and we can also connect jumpers with different techniques, like, you know, I done it in the past with transfer foils and all sort of different things, but that's what we have created today. Let me know, guys, if you would like to see it, because we've got quite a few different ideas in our heads, you know, so we could do ombre jumpers, we could do... I'm kind of like even thinking of doing like some sort of animal jumper, like, I don't know, the fox, because it's autumn time, like a wee fox made out of the jumper. And then Patrick says maybe some Christmas jumpers as well, like a wee different pattern, make it more advanced. So let us know in the comments below. We are really looking forward to reading them all, sending you huge glittery hugs, and looking forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye!